Hello, welcome to Secret Zone. Subscribe and turn on notifications for stories you won't forget. Have you ever walked into a room full of polite laughter, soft music, and sparkling lights, only to realize that everyone around you is blind to the storm quietly unfolding? That was me, stepping into the grand hall of a historic art museum for a charity gala. Crystal chandeliers reflected golden light across polished marble floors, while guests in elegant gowns and tailored suits whispered about auctions and donations, completely unaware that tension, subtle but sharp, threaded through the air. And there she was, my wife, moving with effortless charm, her midnight blue gown catching the light, her laughter soft yet confident as she spoke to a man I hadn't formally met. He leaned in, exuding confidence, arrogance, the type that assumes control before understanding the game. I lingered at the back, holding a glass, observing quietly, letting every gesture, glance, and whispered words sink in. That was when I heard him. She says, her husband is predictable, stable, safe, funds her life, but doesn't understand it. My chest tightened, but I didn't move. I didn't need to. He continued, she's just waiting for the right time. After this season, she'll be free. Free, he thought. They both thought they understood the rules, but they didn't see me. They didn't know that I had been preparing for weeks, that every detail of betrayal had been recorded, every secret documented, every legal safeguard and financial maneuver quietly completed. Betrayal isn't explosive, it's precise, like ice spreading quietly through a room, chilling every corner without notice. Weeks earlier, I had set the stage. Separate accounts, hidden transactions, evidence of deception, legal filings all in place, before a single confrontation. Sitting in my study with the city skyline glowing through the window, I reviewed the plans once more, calm and deliberate. People imagine betrayal as chaos, fire, shouting, but it begins with silence, patience, and observation. Preparation is more powerful than rage. Tonight was about clarity, not confrontation, and I moved through the gala, knowing that they believed they held the advantage. She approached me with her usual grace, confident that she controlled the story. You came. I wasn't sure you would, she said softly. I like art, I replied evenly, especially when the frame hides the real picture. Her smile faltered, though only slightly, as she realized something was different. The man beside her stiffened. Is this some kind of joke? He asked, tension creeping into his posture. No, I said calmly, holding the envelope containing finalized agreements and proof of her plans. This is closure. In that moment, the illusion of control cracked. She had imagined planning her escape, and he had imagined opportunity, but I had quietly already concluded the game. Their expressions flickered with disbelief, the aura of arrogance and power melting into uncertainty. The gala continued around us, oblivious to the quiet storm that had just unfolded. I turned and walked toward the exit, each step measured, calm, deliberate. Outside, the night air was cool and steady, a stark contrast to the tension left behind. My phone buzzed with her name, flashing like a warning, but I didn't answer. Completion doesn't require confrontation. Returning home, I entered the quiet of my apartment, the familiar calm wrapping around me. The envelope remained on the table, a symbol of silent victory, while the city skyline glimmered beyond the windows. I poured a glass of water, leaned back, and felt a profound relief, the kind that comes when deception is acknowledged and controlled. She had thought she was free. She had thought she held control. Yet I, steady, prepared, and calm, had already rewritten the rules. Victory doesn't need spectacle or shouting. The strongest moves are quiet, measured, and invisible. Tonight, I realized that freedom isn't about removing someone, it's about reclaiming yourself. She thought she controlled everything, but the reality was simple. I was already 2 steps ahead, and for the first time in a long while, I felt truly free.